Have you ever considered how much your environment influences your motivation and productivity? The space around us, believe it or not, has a profound influence on our mood, productivity, and overall well-being. It's not simply about the physical aspects of the space, but the energy it emits, the feelings it evokes, and the behaviors it encourages. Imagine walking into a room filled with clutter, disorganization, and chaos. How does it make you feel? Stressed? Overwhelmed? Now, picture a room that's clean, organized, and filled with elements that inspire and uplift you. Does it make you feel calm, focused, and motivated? That's the power of a motivational haven. A motivational haven is not just a room. It's a sanctuary, a personal space that reflects your identity, your aspirations, and your journey towards personal growth. It's a space that encourages productivity, fosters positivity, and inspires creativity. And the beauty of it is, it's unique to each individual. Your motivational haven could be filled with books, paintings, motivational quotes, or anything that resonates with you and your journey. But why is having a motivational haven so important? Well, our surroundings have a significant impact on our psychological state. A study conducted by Princeton University found that clutter can actually make it more difficult to focus on a particular task. Conversely, a clean and organized environment can enhance focus and productivity. Moreover, our environment can also influence our emotions. Have you ever noticed how certain colors, smells, or even sounds can trigger specific feelings or memories? That's because our brains associate different sensory experiences with different emotional states. Therefore, by curating an environment that triggers positive feelings and memories, we can actually cultivate a more positive mindset. Creating a motivational haven is not as daunting as it may seem. It's about transforming your space into one that inspires and uplifts you. It's about creating an environment that not only serves your practical needs, but also nurtures your emotional well-being. It's about turning a simple room into a sanctuary of motivation and personal growth. The first step in this transformation is envisioning your ideal room. Think about it. What does your perfect space look like? Is it bathed in warm, inviting colors, or perhaps a cool, calming palette? Maybe it's filled with plush furniture that beckons you to sit and unwind, or it could be minimalist, with clean lines and uncluttered spaces. Now consider the decor. Do you see art that inspires you? Are there plants breathing life into the room? How about books that nourish your mind or mementos that hold special meaning? But it's not just about what you see. It's also about how you feel. Do you want your room to energize you or to be a tranquil sanctuary? Should it spark creativity or provide a space for reflection? Take a moment to write down these elements, capture your vision on paper. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it should be authentically you. Remember, this is more than just a room. It's a reflection of who you are and who you aspire to be. Once you have a clear vision, you're ready to bring your motivational haven to life. A cluttered room often leads to a cluttered mind. It's a simple truth that our surroundings can influence our mental state. And so decluttering becomes an essential step towards crafting a space that fosters motivation and personal growth. Let's start by focusing on one area at a time. This could be a corner, a shelf, or even a drawer. Breaking down your tasks can make the process less daunting and more manageable. Next, it's time to decide what stays and what goes. A useful tip is to ask yourself, does this item serve a purpose or bring me joy? If it doesn't, it might be time to let it go. Remember, every item you choose to keep should contribute positively to your space. Donating or discarding items can be a liberating experience, freeing up space not just physically, but mentally too. Sometimes we hold on to things out of habit or sentimentality, but decluttering forces us to reassess these attachments. Your space should reflect your aspirations, not your past. So don't be afraid to be ruthless in your decluttering. Remember, decluttering is the first physical step to creating your motivational haven. Now that your room is decluttered, it's time to optimize your space. This is where the magic happens. It's time to make your room not just a place to sleep or work, but a sanctuary that fuels your creativity and productivity. Think about your furniture placement. It's not just about aesthetics, but functionality as well. Your room should flow naturally, and this is achieved by placing your furniture in a way that complements your movement. For example, if you have a desk, place it near a window for natural light. It's all about creating a space that's tailored to your needs. Consider your space utilization. Are there areas in your room that are often overlooked? Perhaps a corner that could house a cozy reading nook, or an empty wall that could display your favorite artwork or motivational quotes. Be creative and make use of every inch of your space. Lastly, think about your productivity. Your room should inspire you to work towards your goals. Arrange your space in a way that keeps you focused and motivated. This could be as simple as having a clear desk or keeping your most used items within arm's reach. Optimizing your space will help you create a room that not only looks good but also functions well. Remember, your room is a reflection of you. Make it a place that inspires and motivates you every day. Now let's add some motivational elements to your room. Have you ever noticed how a simple quote can spark a fire within you, igniting your motivation? That's the power of words and visuals. They can act as constant reminders of your goals, aspirations, and the mindset you wish to embody. Imagine surrounding yourself with such inspiring elements. They can be as simple as motivational posters reminding you of your potential. Choose quotes that resonate with you, that echo your ambitions. They can be words of wisdom from your idols, or perhaps a mantra that you live by. Now consider adding a collection of inspirational books. Books that have shaped you, that have touched your soul. They can be self-help books, biographies of people you admire, or any genre that uplifts your spirit. A bookshelf filled with such treasures can be a cornerstone of inspiration in your room. Next, let's talk about vision boards. A vision board is a powerful tool that visually represents your dreams and goals. It's a collage of images and words that define who you want to be, what you want to achieve, where you want to go. It's your dreams materialized on a board. Every time you glance at it, it reminds you of your direction, keeps you aligned with your purpose. You could also consider adding personal mementos that hold a special meaning for you. It could be a souvenir from a memorable trip, a photo with your loved ones, or an award you're particularly proud of. These items can instill a sense of gratitude and contentment, enhancing your overall well-being. Remember, your room is a reflection of your inner world. Each motivational element you add is a piece of the puzzle that makes up your inspirational haven. They serve as daily reminders of your journey, your growth, and your aspirations. Incorporating motivational elements into your room will help you stay focused and inspired. So go ahead, infuse your space with elements that uplift you, that speak to your soul. Let your room be a haven of motivation and inspiration, a sanctuary that fuels your journey towards personal growth. Creating your motivational haven is just the beginning. Indeed, to keep the magic alive, maintaining your room's cleanliness and organization is of utmost importance. You've built a space that inspires you, uplifts you, and fuels your personal growth. Now, it's time to ensure it stays that way. Think of your room as a physical representation of your inner world. A clutter-free room often leads to a clutter-free mind. Therefore, set a regular cleaning schedule. It could be daily, weekly, or monthly, depending on your lifestyle. The key is consistency. In addition to cleaning, make sure to frequently update your motivational elements. Swap out old quotes for new ones that resonate with your current goals. Replace images that no longer inspire you. This keeps your space dynamic and in tune with your evolving journey. Finally, foster a sense of respect and pride in your room. It is, after all, a reflection of who you are and who you aspire to be. By maintaining its cleanliness and order, you're not just taking care of your room, you're taking care of yourself. Remember, maintaining your motivational haven is key to reaping its benefits. Transforming your room into a motivational haven is a rewarding journey. We've traversed the path together, exploring the power of our environment, envisioning our ideal spaces, decluttering, rearranging, adding motivational elements, and maintaining our personal havens. It's important to remember that your environment significantly influences your mindset and behavior. By creating a room that speaks to your aspirations and motivates you, you're essentially building a sanctuary for personal development. Let's quickly revisit the steps we've discussed. First, we touched on the importance of recognizing the power of our environment. This understanding is the foundation of our journey. Next, we envisioned our ideal room, a crucial step that sets the direction for our transformation process. Then came the act of decluttering, a liberating process that not only clears our space but also our minds. Following decluttering, we spoke about rearranging and optimizing our space to make it functional and conducive to our goals. Adding motivational elements was our next step, infusing our rooms with items that inspire and uplift us. Finally, we underscored the importance of maintaining our motivational haven. It's not just about creating it, but keeping it alive and relevant to our evolving selves. Now it's your turn. Start your room transformation journey today. Remember, it doesn't have to be a drastic change overnight. Take small steps, one at a time, and gradually you'll see your room transform into a space that encourages you to be the best version of yourself. Remember, your environment shapes you, so make it a motivational one. Subscribe for more tips on personal development and motivation.